What's up everyone, it is DISNEYLAND here, and today I am at the LEGO store in Disneyland Paris, and I'm going to be making a LEGO minifigure from the Minifigure Factory. Throughout this video, I'm going to be taking you through all the steps of building my custom LEGO minifigure here at the Minifigure Factory, as well as averting a crisis while I am here. So today's journey at the LEGO store and building that LEGO minifigure from the Minifigure Factory started out just like it would at any other LEGO store. I put my minifigure pack on the computer and inputted my name into the computer. The screen then of course changed and brought up all the clothing options and the minifigure. As I always do, I like to scroll right to the bottom to see all the exclusive torsos that are available at this particular location because it is, well, the Disney store. And then I started scrolling because I got a little confused. I didn't see any that were, geared towards Paris. I then moved to the decorations category again to do the same things to see what stickers may be available because this is the Disneyland Paris LEGO store. I scroll all the way to the bottom and, well, there's St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day. There is nothing for Disney, nothing for Paris, nothing at all. This is just generic minifigure factory. I even exited out and switched back because I couldn't believe what was happening. I was shocked. So after realizing that there were no Paris or Disneyland or stickers or anything at all, this was just like the basic minifigure factory set that would be at any regular LEGO store. And I honestly started to panic. I had just taken an hour and a bit, almost an hour and a half, to commute out to the Disneyland LEGO store for it to open. I waited outside the door to be the first one in the store, only to realize that this minifigure factory had absolutely nothing special to do with Paris. There was literally not a single sticker or torso or anything at all to even commemorate my visit there. And I started to panic. I actually called over the LEGO store employee and I asked her what was going on, like why are there no stickers? Every other minifigure factory I've been to had really cool things for that city that they were in, except for this one. And luckily, this is where the LEGO store employee actually saved the day. So the LEGO store employee actually came over and took over my computer, and she began to show me a life hack that she uses for other customers to help them create a LEGO minifigure here at the Minifigure Factory that helps commemorate their visit to the Disneyland Paris LEGO store. She just started putting 3 different O's, 2 in one size and 1 slightly bigger, and they actually make Mickey Mouse ears. It was really cool to watch her do this and, line them up, make sure they were roughly the same size, and to create this LEGO minifigure. Had she not have come over and started showing me this hack, I have no idea what I would have done. It took her a few minutes to make it here, and it certainly wasn't as easy as if they just had a sticker or something for this, but as you can see, she really did start to save the day. Once she got the O's lined up the way she wanted it, she just showed me how she colored it in with the crayon, and then it was good to go. I want to give this LEGO store employee a huge credit because without her, my minifigure factory experience at the Disneyland Paris LEGO store would have sucked. I was really upset when I was in there before I knew about this hack, and I was just devastated that I had wasted so long to get there. Now I was wasting so long to get back on, precious vacation time. Yet this employee literally saved the day. Had she not have come over and shown me this hack, I would have been really upset and I would have left with a really boring LEGO minifigure. Now with a little bit more creativity and this newfound tip, I added the template for the torso that I use on a majority of my minifigure factory parts, and then I started building my own Mickey Mouse ears to fit that layout. Once I had the ears to satisfaction, I started coloring them in, and this is actually what the behind the scenes looks like of the O's as well as the paint. Using those tips from the LEGO store employee, I decided to flip the minifigure around, and on the back, I wanted to build the France flag. To do that, I used a combination of a bunch of different E's, obviously in blue, white, red, and then a second red, and I'll flip that around and you'll see that in a second here. But obviously this would have been way easier to do with some LEGO stickers, but because that LEGO store employee gave me such good tips and tricks, this was definitely the next best thing. I had no idea when I started baking this and, really fiddling around with the size of those E's and trying to line them up. I had no idea if this would actually work or not, but I knew I needed to try. After all the E's were in place, I did the same technique and I started using the paint function to draw in the colors of the France flag. Overall, this process took a ton of fiddling, a ton of screwing around, and I probably put way too much detail in it considering it is such a tiny LEGO minifigure, but I was feeling inspired thanks to this LEGO store employee encouraging me to think outside the box and obviously just not using the stickers that, well, weren't available to me. After I was happy with all the doodling and the line placement, I just quickly used the eraser brush to do one last go through and make sure all the lines were crisp and clear. After that, to the front I added Disney Paris 2022 in the Mickey Mouse ears, and then France in the bottom underneath the flag. Honestly, there was just something about this minifigure that I didn't feel fit right, so what I ended up doing is switching the torso color from red to this baby blue color. I was so much happier with how this looked now, so once it was all good and ready to go, I sent it off to the minifigure to get printed. I made it really seem like it was a speedy process in this video. However, I was working on this minifigure for more than half an hour, really just trying to line everything up and make it look as good as possible considering there were no stickers. Now obviously after my design was sent to the printer, I headed over to the actual printing machine to watch it, well, get printed. The light fixtures in this LEGO store made it particularly difficult to try and film this process, but you can just start to see my Mickey Mouse ears really starting to take shape on the torso here. And then of course you guys know the drill, the LEGO store employee comes over, flips over the minifigure torso, and they start printing the back of it as well. While the back was printing, and then in that process it takes from printing to be complete and the torso to be cured, I went over and started picking out my minifigure parts. They had a pretty decent stack of minifigure parts here at the Minifigure Factory, all broken down obviously by category. So I started looking through the pants, which there was an insane amount of white and gray pants, which I chose a few that I liked and set aside on top of the Minifigure Factory. I then went through the rest of the minifigure bins here and then started choosing my head as well as the hairpiece and accessory. And then by this time my torso was complete, so I headed back over to the printer where the LEGO store employee gave me my torso and showed me the front and back of it. And there I have it, I've got my completed LEGO minifigure all built. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch me build a LEGO minifigure at the Minifigure Factory here at the Disneyland Paris LEGO store. And of course, I just wanted to once again give a huge thank you to the LEGO store employee who helped make this experience a good one. Had she not have shown me those tips and tricks and really expanded my creativity, showing me how to achieve the results I wanted to just through more unconventional ways, I would have been very disappointed by this experience at the LEGO store, and this would have been an entirely different video. So shout out to that LEGO store employee for going above and beyond and really just being incredible, because you made my LEGO store experience the complete different that it could have been, and I just wish I could thank you more. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy this Minifigure Factory video, definitely don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. Stay tuned for all the future videos that I plan to make, and of course don't forget to check out the other videos I've made about the Disneyland Paris LEGO store coming very soon to my channel. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.